think that this team will play up to its level of competition? And
I certainly hope so. I think there's no excuse for us not to. I mean, if we don't play to the best of our ability in this game, I mean, there's some serious questions that have to be asked because this is what we wanted all year.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cody Krupp, and welcome to sports. From winning on the road against a tough tournament West Virginia squad to a home loss against Auburn, it's been the season of inconsistency for the 2015 LSU Tigers, but today is the day it starts fresh with new hope and new beginning, as this St. Patrick's Day Tuesday marks the start of March Madness, and for the players, they are ready for a win-or-go-home mindset.
Growing up, this was one of my dreams, coming to college and wanting to play in the big dance, and finally accomplished that goal, and really excited and can't wait to get in and get it started.
It's like win or go home now. Like we've been waiting on this really pretty much the whole season. This is what we've been working for the whole time. So we're just gonna have to win or go home. But I mean, this is what we've been waiting for, so we gotta take it.
When I looked at it as a kid, I never thought I'd be in the tournament, like as far as playing in it. Well, I just think everything happens for a reason, and it's just a blessing. I just think it's an opportunity that we have to take advantage of.
Absent from the big dance since 2009, the young squad will experience March for the first time, except for one, former UNC Asheville player and now key LSU piece Keith Hornsby.
Syracuse, 16 seed to 1 seed. It was a good game, though. Came down right to the wire. It was a senior-dominated team, my Asheville team, so I got 7 minutes that game and scored a basket. I was 1 for 2, 0 for 1 from 3, but drove and did a nice little floater, so I can say I scored in the tournament. So hopefully I can say that much more this time around.
Cinderella caught its break for the LSU women's basketball team, and that means Nikki Caldwell's squad will be getting ready to party. But just barely. After their worst non-conference record in 20 years and an absent Danielle Ballard for much of the season, not only the best Tiger, but one of the SEC's best. It all ended up playing out in the end for LSU as they receive an at-large invitation into the NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament as the 11th seed. It'll be a tough road as the ladies will travel to Tampa, Florida Saturday to take on number 6 seed South Florida on the road in Albany of the round 1 bracket. Tune in Thursday for a preview of the Sunshine State Battle. Switching gears to the hottest team on campus, 27-1 LSU softball. Not a bad start, and with wins comes recognition, and this week that has been the case. After leading LSU to a series win over then number 1 ranked Florida this weekend on the road in Gainesville, junior Bianca Bell has been named SEC Player of the Week after a 10-hit weekend. The honor is her first in her career and all leading to a number 1 ranking for LSU softball. That's right, number 1 in the country. With a game versus Nicholls State tonight and a top 10 showdown with Oklahoma this weekend. LSU baseball continues their momentum with a 3-1 week following a series victory against the Rebels this past weekend and will continue as the Baseball America number 1 team in the nation. An inter-city matchup on the docket for Paul Maneri's squad tonight with SWAC Southern Spaceball. For the first time in 8 years, the game will be played on the campus of Southern, and the head coach is excited for the unique matchup.
Our guys are looking forward to it. You know, I happen to be very fond of Southern University and the players and the coaches there. First of all, Canterbury and Roger and I'd like to think we're friends, and we actually employ several of their players during our summer camps. We've done that every year for several years. So, you know, it has a little special meaning to play the game and a little inter-city rivalry. So hopefully it'll be a lot of fun.
The saying goes, home is where the heart is. And for the PGA card members of the LSU former golfers, it takes them all across the country to some of the finest venues in sports. But with the Zurich Classic this week in New Orleans, it reminds them of how special it is to call Baton Rouge home.
New Orleans is the greatest city to visit, and it's only an hour away. And you get a lot of that same culture here in Baton Rouge now because a lot of people have moved here.
A lot of good spots on tour, you know, Charlotte, Dallas, Phoenix is a fun one, but I always miss home. Every time I'm excited to leave, and then I miss it when I'm ready to come back within a couple days. I plan on living here for a long time, and I enjoy South Louisiana.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from sports. We'll have more on the Baton Rouge car auction when we return.